Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. So I had a client reach out with a special request. They had seen that I had my cable machine in the background of many of my indoor videos and asked if I'd be willing to write a workout for that. They also have one and they'd like to be able to utilize it more. So that's what the focus is of this particular video. The nice thing about a cable machine is there is constant tension. So you're continuing to have that resistance through each one of the moves. So they work out great and you can get a full body workout on them. There's a number of different attachments. Today I'm going to be using the 2-handled rope and also one of the handled bands. So what we're going to do is, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a seated pull down. And I have set this at the top notch on one side of my machine, and I've set my weight accordingly. So we're going to sit down onto our rear end and hold that banded rope up at an angle, as you can see, and you're going to pull down to your chest level. I pull down right to the lower part of my ribs, pull those shoulder blades together, exhale on the way down, nice and slow and controlled. One more. Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 reps of each one of these exercises, and we're going to do it. We'll go through it 3 times. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use one of our, I call this a single-handled band, and we're going to stretch our arm out straight in front of us. Again, it is at the top notch of my particular cable machine, just a little bit over shoulder height, more like top of my head height. You're going to, I put my hand right underneath my elbow just to kind of make sure that I keep my arm elevated. You're going to bring it back towards your temple and then straight back out. It's like a standing skull crusher. Make sure you pull those abs in tight. Last one. Good. Now we're going to switch to the other arm. Same thing. Get yourself set into position. Your hands straight out directly in front of you. Kind of just put that top of the other hand on that elbow just to keep our elbow elevated. We're just going to straighten it straight down in front of you and then bring it back towards your temple. Last one on this side. Good. All right. So now we're going to keep it in our upper position. I'm going to increase my weight slightly. And we're going to do a high-low. So you're going to grab onto that one handled band with both hands, and I just interlace my fingers. You're going to stand at the side, and you're going to, obviously it's already high, and you're going to bring it down to that bent knee. So high up and then low. You've got a slight twist. Bring your abs in. Last one. Good. Now we're going to do the other side, same thing. So I just switched my arm or my body position. Again, interlacing those fingers. Step out slightly, front knee bent, and bring that handled band down towards that knee. All right, last one. Good. All right, so now we're going to do the reverse. So we're going to take our position and take it to the very lowest position. Make sure it's locked in. This one I have to reduce my weight, one weight. So now we're going to go low to high, just as it sounds. The hammer band is low, knees bent, and you're going to bring it up and up high, kind of the height of either the top of your head or your eyes, and you're bringing it across your body. Those arms have a slight bend in the elbows. We don't want our elbows locked. Abs are pulled in. Get a nice twist, but also low to high motion. All right, one more on this side. And as we did on the other, we're going to switch sides. Again, you're already low, knees bent slightly, and you're going to bring that up across the front of your body and up high. Do one more. Good. All right, we're going to set that down, and now we're going to go back to our rope. So I have that set up on my other arm of my cable machine. I'm going to bring up the weight. We're going to do some tricep kickbacks. So you're going to hold on to the rope just above the little knobs so that you have good strength and hold on that rope. Okay, knees are always slightly bent, abs pulled in. We're going to bring it down and flare that rope out as you bring your arms down your triceps. You're working those. Keep your chest up. Bring it down and flare. This is actually great for your chest, your arms, your biceps, as well as your triceps. I lost count, so I'm going to do one more. All right, good job. All right, so now we're going to go back to our other side. I'm going to bring this up to what I call is mid-height. It's about middle point, kind of chest level on the level. And I'm going to take my weight up. What we're going to do is it's called an anti-rotation. So you're going to bring your handle, again, interlace your fingers. You're holding on to one of the handles. You're going to bring it out, straight out in front of you. We're going to leave it out here. And we're going to go up and down and back into our chest. Press it back out, up, down, into your chest. You're not going in and out to the machine on this one. You're going to leave it out the whole time for all of our 10 reps. All right. So we're going to pull it out straight in front of us. We're going to go up, down, in. Press out, up, down, in. So you have to choose a weight that you can keep this out away from the machine during the whole times of the rep. So you may have to go down one weight just so you can keep good form. Pull those abs in. Do one more. We're actually going to do the other side now too. You're going to turn your body the other way, just so that the resistance is felt equally on both sides. So again, step yourself out away from your machine, knees slightly bent. Put that out in front of you. You're going to go up, down, back into your chest. Press out, up, down, and in. Continue that combination. Last one. Good. All right, so now we're going to go back to our rope side of our machine. Use the rope, and I'm going to go a little bit heavier. What we're going to be doing is, I call it a kneeling prayer, but you're going to take this rope and you're going to put it around the back of your head. You're going to kneel down, lean yourself slightly forward, but get a good hold of the ropes. And you're going to just bend yourself over and back up. Abs in. It's good. It strengthens your back, your abdominals. You're not pulling on those ropes. They're just resting in one place, kind of on each side of your shoulders, and you're hinging yourself over. Last one. Very good. Okay, carefully release that weight. All right, that was our first round. So you did really good. So now we're going to go through it again, and then we're going to do a series of three sets. So we'll go through it 3 times total. So a couple of things, just while we pause between rounds here and catch our breath, feel free to get a drink of water. So my machine is actually a brand called Inspire, and we got it through Costco. When COVID hit and we were no longer going to the gym, my husband and I started out with just some dumbbells and a bench, and eventually we added a TRX system, some bands, kettlebells. We even have a barbell bench because my husband likes to do that type of format. And then we added this cable machine just to give us a little variety. So it was probably a series of a few years just to incorporate what we have in our gym space here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started again. So we're going to start on that seated pull down. Set your weight. Grab a hold of that rope, sit down, feet out in front of you, shoulders down, and pull that down towards your lower rib cage. Tracking those shoulder blades, pulling them together, keeping that chest up and those abs in. Last one. Good. All right, so back over. We're going to move this back up into our top position. Reset my weight. I guess it's already there. All right, and we're going to do our skull crushers again. So that arm straight out in front of you. Just use this as a place to make sure you're staying in good form. And your wrist goes back towards your temple as you bend that arm back, and then pull it straight back forward. See if you can see it from the side a little bit better. Last one. Good. We're going to switch sides. For the other arm, same thing. Bend that elbow, wrist goes back towards your temple, and then straight back in front of you. Last one. Perfect. All right. So we're going to leave it in that top position. I'm going to increase my weight. We're going to do those high-low rotations. So you're going to interlock your fingers on that handle. Bring yourself away from the machine a little bit. And it's at the high position, and you're going to drive down to your bent knee. Abs in. Last one. All right, now we're going to switch to the other side and do the same thing. Pull yourself away from the machine, high to low. Last one. Good. All right, so we're going to take that side and we're going to move it to our low position. Set your weight and change it if you need to. Again, you're interlocking your fingers, bring yourself away from the machine, and you're low and you're going to go up to high. Last one. Switch sides, same thing. I'm going to go low to high. Last one. Good. All right, we're going to switch back over to our rope side, and we're going to do our tricep pull downs. I'm going to try to go up a weight. All right, get a good grip on that rope right above the knobs. Stand, knees slightly bent. I'm going to bring that down and flare out that rope to each side. Keep those elbows close to your body. Exhale on the pull down. Abs in. Let's do this last one. Good. Whew, felt the difference there. That's great. All right, we're going to move this one back to kind of the middle part of your machine. And my waist. This is our anti-rotation. So again, you're going to pull that out, straight out in front of you. So if I was facing you, it would be like this. Just straight out in front. Then you're going to go up and down and in. Okay? So let's begin. We're going to go up, down, pull it in, push it out, up, down, in, out. Again, keeping yourself away from the machine the whole time. Last one. Good. All right, let's take ourselves to the other side and do the same thing. So you're going to push it straight out in front of you. Up, down, in, out. Your elbow shouldn't be locked. Always have a little bend in it. Last one. Good. All right. Now we're going back to our rope side, and we're going to do our kneeling prayer. So on your knees, good grip on that rope. It just sets right there on your pecs on each side. And you're going to hinge yourself over towards the ground and back up. Important you have your abs pulled in on this. Always do a weight that you will keep good form throughout the entire set of reps. If you decide to go up a weight and you can't quite get 10 done with good form, then drop yourself down to 8. And you'll get stronger and you'll be able to do more. Last one. Good. Okay. Nicely done. That's the end of round 2. So we got one more to go through. Another thing about a cable machine, there's a lot of them out there, and there's a huge amount of price range. We opted for this one at Costco because it was affordably priced. I think it was about $1,100 when we bought it a couple of years ago. It also does have this pull-up chin-up bar on the top, which my husband and I do a chin-up, pull-up challenge each week, typically on Thursdays, to kind of work that type of motion as well. So that is handy as well. And so yeah, we've gotten good use of it. It's a nice change to different workouts. And like I said, there's consistent tension, so it really helps keeping that muscle engaged through the whole time that you're doing the workout. If you like this workout, please be sure to like it and share it with others. Save it if you want to do it later. Add comments. Would love to hear your comments. And if you subscribe to our YouTube station too, you'll have quick and easy access to all of our YouTube workout videos. So appreciate your support. All right, we're going to start back at the top again. Now if you can, and you feel like the last round you might have a little bit more in you on some of these, go ahead and move up a weight based on your machine. All right, our seated pull down. Good grip. I'm going to pull that down towards your lower rib cage. Keep those shoulders pulled down and back. Do one more. Good. All right. So now we're going to move back over here. We're going to put this back up in our top position. And set your weight appropriately. Good. Step out. Keep that arm elevated. And you're going to do that standing skull crusher. Last one. Good. Switch sides. Okay. That arm straight out in front of us. Our little support hand. I went up one. I can definitely feel that that's a little more of a challenge. Got one more. Oh, good. All right. So now we're going to do our high-low. It'll already be at the high position. You want it to be like up at eye level or top of the head. Interlace those fingers. Step out from the machine a little bit. And you're going to go down and back up. More. All right, let's switch sides. Same thing. Jump right in, low and high. Got that upper body twist ever so slightly. You're working those obliques, your midsection, your arms and your shoulders. One more. Good. All right. So now we're going to put that down in the low position. We're going to put low from high, low to high. All right. So down low, knees slightly bent, and bring it up at an angle across. One more. Good. Switch sides, same thing. Low to high. Good. All right, we're going to let that one down, and we're going to move back to our rope to do our tricep kickbacks. So I'm going to go back to what I challenged myself on last round and do a nice clean set of 10. Good grip. When you bring it down, again, you're going to flare it out at the bottom. All right, let's begin. One more. Oh, that's good. All right, coming back to our other side of our machine. We'll bring that up kind of mid-level for you. I can get it in there. There we go. And let's see. Well, I'll challenge myself. I'll stay where it's at. All right, so you're going to bring that straight out in front of you. Knees bent, abs in. Okay, you're going to go up, down, in, out. I think I got one more. Good. Okay, I can definitely feel that was a challenge. I had to work a little harder to keep that straight out in front of me, but got through all the reps. Straight out in front of you, up, down, in, out. Last one. Good. All right. So our last exercise is that kneeling prayer. I'm going to go back to the rope side. I'm going to go up one, see if I can get through all 10 reps. If I feel my form is slipping, I will only do 8, 7 or 8, whatever you can do. Okay, so hinge over and then back up. Nice and slow and controlled. Abs in. One more. Good. Let's safely get up. Bring that. Whoop. Well, see? Got to keep a hold of it. So you all did a great job. That was a challenging workout. Again, there's just a ton of things that you can do with a cable machine. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Tried to give you a little bit of all over body work. You know, you can do lunges with it. You can do even things on your lower body by bringing the cable machine out away from your foot. So just a ton of options. It's a great workout in one piece of apparatus. So nicely done. Remember, subscribe to our YouTube station, like, share, save, and comment. Thanks so much.